Brian Fritz here at the grand opening of the new WWE Performance Center. I'm here with Sheamus as he gets ready for the Money in the Bank pay-per-view coming up on Sunday. But first of all, let's talk about the Performance Center. You came up through WWE Developmental. You talked about the facility earlier today. Tell us a little bit more about just the overall impression of this place.
The overall impression is like being an Irish fella, I'm normally able to talk till the cows come home. But I'm just blown away by this place. I think I heard so much about it. I've known for the last 6 months of how big it's going to be and what's going to entail and what's going to have, and I'm walking in here now. I walked in here today and I had goosebumps all over. I'm blown away by how amazing this place is, and I just hope that I'm sure that these NXT divas and superstars and future WWE superstars and divas know how lucky they are, because this is. I mean, there's nothing here missing. There's nothing missing from this place. I mean, everything you can think of that you could possibly need to make it to the next level, to be a star, or superstar, or diva on Raw or SmackDown is here, and I'm incredibly jealous.
How big of an advantage do you think it is for people? Because I know there's the argument of the old school going around doing, working in different places, but then there's also, in this day and age, the advantage of having technology and having a facility like this.
Yeah, well, obviously some people don't get the luxury of doing that. I mean, when I was in Ireland, I wrestled in Ireland and made my way to the UK on my own and Europe, and I picked up as much experience as I possibly could, and and there's a lot of superstars here who've done the same thing, and they're now in the developmental system here, and they'll just get better and better and better. I mean, for those guys or girls who come in with no experience, and they've got the best trainers in the world here. They got 7 rings. You got a new state-of-the-art ring as well, which I'm completely blown away by, which is for top rope maneuvers and stuff. So who knows? Maybe I'll go up there and try and do a moonsault or something. But I just think there's nothing that the area in there for. There's even an area to train commentators, future commentators. There's a character development room. There's a world-class strength and conditioning weight room in there. I mean, I'm blown away, fella. I really am. I'm not just saying that. I mean, I didn't expect. I knew it was going to be great, but this is just phenomenal, and I'm very, very excited for the future. And as I said, I'm very jealous of all these kids, so I might have to pump my head in here quite often.
I was going to say, you don't live that far away. I'm sure they're going to hit you up to come up here and maybe help out.
Well, they do. I mean, obviously we're working in conjunction with Full Sail, and I've done my fair share of Full Sail shows, NXT tapings. And get down here as much, but yeah, it depends on how bad the traffic is in I-4, Brian. Not yourself. It can be great, and you can get down here in an hour and a half, or it can be like a car park, and you can be sitting there. For quite a while, especially when you're on the road all the time. You don't get as many days as you'd like, but I definitely will be sticking my head down here. Hopefully, I'm going to see if I can swing a set of keys here.
They got a place to sleep here?
Canyon just said no. What?
They got a place to sleep here too?
I might do. Yeah, I think I could put a king bed in there on top of that ring right there.
Yeah,
it'd be all right.
You mentioned how
free rent, right?
You mentioned how nice the ring is. What's the worst ring you've ever been in before?
Oh my God! The worst ring I ever was in was for All Star Wrestling. Actually, no, it was for British Championship Wrestling in Scotland. They had purchased a World of Sport ring, which is worse than a boxing ring, like for taking a bump on. And I remember this is going back like probably beginning of 05 when I just started. And I remember they put it in, and I remember Ogawa and Misawa were wrestling from Noah wrestling, and Misawa and Ogawa were on the ring like this. They're talking to each other in Japanese. They went, "We no bump." So
that's not good.
No, it was not good.
Sunday is the Money in the Bank pay-per-view. You're going to be in the All-Stars Money in the Bank match. You're not a guy that's been in a lot of ladder matches.
Well, I've been in a few. I don't think I've even won a ladder match though. I was in the one with John Morrison. We had our feud back in 2010, which I think we talked about in our very first interview, or one of our first interviews.
Yeah.
And I've obviously been in the Money in the Bank match two years ago. So I'm not the greatest at going up the ladders. As I said, I was telling someone earlier on, I had a couple of painting jobs and I ended up falling off the ladder more than being on it. There was more paint on me than there was on the walls. So, but I'm hoping I can overcome that this time, because I've been out of the title picture for too long now. I really want to be WWE champion again. It's the championship to win, and I haven't had a Remy waist since middle of or the end of 2010. So it's special to me. It's the first title I won when I came up to WWE. So I'm hoping I get another crack at that, and who knows? Maybe I'll knock John Cena off again or something.
You've been on the main WWE roster for close to 5 years. What's the evolution been like
4
for
years,
you?
just 4 years.
4 years.
2 weeks ago.
Okay, 4 years. I apologize.
Old.
No, you're not an old guy. No,
but just for men and stuff. Is the way you're talking there.
But you've gone from a guy that came up through developmental, that now has been a WWE champion, and now you're kind of one of the go-to guys when it comes to speaking with media and being a representative for the company. What's that been like to go through that process so quickly and have that trust from the company?
You know, it's phenomenal. Like I was very flattered and honored to be able to talk at the Performance Center set up today and opening today, and you know, it's something I'm very proud of. The media side of it has been very important to me. I mean, as I said, I always say people just see what happens in the ring, but there's a lot more to it than that. You know, I've always been involved in everything. Like medias and be a star for the anti-bullying campaign, the Make-A-Wishes and National Guard, and you know, I enjoy doing those things. I enjoy keeping myself busy. I enjoy meeting new people. I enjoy speaking on behalf of the company because this company has given me so much. It's done so much for me, and I like to tell that story, like the story I told today. I didn't have any notes. I didn't have any. I just knew in my head what I wanted to say because it really is. I really walked in here earlier on, and it just reminded me of my first day in FCW in Tampa, and I just remember that feeling. And you know, you get the goosebumps. You're starting a new life, a new career, a new country, a new opportunity to follow your dream, to get in the ring with people you've watched for years or watched on TV, like from Undertaker, Triple H, Shawn Michaels, John Cena, Randy Orton. You know, a Big Show. You get Edge. You know, get Christian. Get in a chance to get in the ring with these guys and superstars, and you know, not be a spectator anymore. Be an actual WWE superstar. People pay to see it. Get to see your matches. You know, it's just get to travel the world. I can't tell you how happy and how excited I am about this facility. Knowing that, like, I took an opportunity to come here and I don't regret anything. But as I said, like, that's. Those kids in there, those future superstars and divas, they have an opportunity to do the same. And as I said, there really is no excuses now to fail. They have everything they possibly need. They have all the raw materials. They just have to show the heart, determination, and dedication that'll bring them to the next level. And when they do, I'll be in there ready for them.
Last thing. I know that you're a younger guy, like you just said, and you haven't been around here too long, but I'm sure we're going to see these stories of you're going to be going to some of the younger guys going, I remember back in my day.
I banned myself from saying that. I banned myself. I think I've written a contract. I signed it myself. I will not say back in my day, because then I'll have to bro kick myself somehow. Maybe I'll have, I don't know, maybe I'll be able to do that somehow.
Maybe. Best of luck for...
Maybe you'll do it for me.
Maybe I will. Best of luck and Money in the Bank. Congratulations on everything, and we'll see you back out there maybe with the championship here very soon.
Thank you. Always a pleasure, fella.
You got
Always
it, man.
a pleasure. Thank you very much.